the supreme Lord, the master of day and night, and the master of life and death, the master of the judgment day, the most gracious and the most merciful. Respected teachers, honorable chief guests, and my dear fellows, Assalamu alaikum. Today, the topic on which I am invited here to express my views is educate the mother, educate the nation. Reverend Dewey, education is always considered as a systematic representation of ideas, techniques, and texts. So, if you wondered who is the best teacher to impart knowledge, I have no hesitation to say it would be a mother, who teaches us from the first lesson of life in the best way. Reverend Dewey, men and women are the two halves of the perfect whole. Women are considered to be a central figure of the universe. Without the proper education of women, a family or a nation cannot become a powerful and strong nation. Women, as a mother, daughter, and sister, are the source of inspiration. Her encouragement save us from disaster and distress. In the past, women were labeled as federality, but this concept is altogether wrong. They are not inferior to men in any field of life. Once Napoleon was asked, how could France make progress? He replied, give me the good mother, I shall give you the good nation. Progress of country depends upon the education of mother. If she is educated, she can mold our thoughts and character. Research project shows that educated mothers are more likely to use health clinics and more likely to return their child back if the health of child does not improve. Reverend Dewey, about 10% of women in Pakistan are educated. If we compare the situation with our neighboring countries, Sri Lanka and Bangladesh, the situation is deplorable. Education of women is recognized everywhere in the world, but unfortunately, the women of Pakistan are still illiterate. That is why we are unable to make progress in every field of life. 70% of population of Pakistan is living in villages. Their education is totally neglected. That is why, in spite of spending 70 years of independence, we are still behind in every field of life. Reverend Judy, let's take an example of an educated lady. Tell me, how can she nourish and train her children? How can she make progress in her country? How can she provide you an educated nation? He can't do so. Let's have a look to Chinese ladies. They have made their nation powerful and strong because they are educated. Educated mother gave birth to educated nation, and China has become the most powerful nation of the world. Reverend Dewey, let's come and go back to Islamic history. Hazrat Hassan and Hazrat Hussain radiallahu ta'ala anha. Who are they? The son of Hazrat Fatima radiallahu ta'ala anha, who teaches them, and the history proves their wealth. Let's come and go back to Russia, where we find a name Catherine the Great, the longest ruling empress of Russia, who relied on nobility, extended the boundaries of Russia, and promoted education in Russian civilization. How can we forget the Mary Curie, the first ever lady to receive Nobel Prize? How can we forget the Queen of England, Elizabeth, who said, I know I have a body of weak and feeble woman, but I have heart and stomach of king and kings of England too. By putting in a nutshell, I would have no hesitation to say that we have to educate our women. Government should have take steps to educate mother, establish colleges, schools and universities. Selection should be on merit-based, not be gender-based, putting end to gender disparity, and Pakistan will make progress. Thank you.
The participants at inter-level are no more around. They